When comparing cigarettes and chewing tobacco, we notice that although there are warnings with pictures on the front of all cigarette packs, there is no warning on the front of a can of chewing tobacco except to say that it's not a safe alternative to cigarettes. The real danger of chewing tobacco is not mentioned on the front of the can. Chewing tobacco is an addiction that begins very early and easily among the teens worldwide. There are hundreds of tutorials on the internet, foremost among them being the media giant YouTube. As we see here, a self-proclaimed underage girl is showing her YouTube subscribers a short video of her dipping tobacco.
As of right now, just dipping some Grizz Green long cut.
You don't have to be a genius to buy tobacco in our society. In fact, many young people will ask their older brothers, family, friends, even parents to purchase the tobacco products for them.
Kan det skola mat?
Dødsdikke.
Doctor says boys are starting to use chew in middle school at 11 or 12 years old. And nationally, 11% of high school boys are chewing. He says the earlier they start, the less likely they are to stop.
The two main problems of people that are consuming chewing tobacco is that either that they don't know about the risks or either that they just don't give a crap.
It's one thing to have lung cancer and it's another to have oral cancer. You lose pieces of your jaw and tongue by a serious surgery that causes them to cut open your mouth and remove pieces of the cancer.
If you chew tobacco, you have a 50% higher chance of contracting some form of cancer as opposed to those who only smoke cigarettes.
90% of adult chewers being the deadly addiction as teenagers.
Tobacco is a amount of high school boys, and 36% at the age 2003 and 2011 is a high risk of chewing tobacco.
But chewing tobacco is on the rise. Tobacco will kill 1 billion people within the first century of actually being used. Countless anti-tobacco programs are currently in use and are not very effective to this date, but will end up being better soon. If you chew any kind of substance, mainly the same thing that ends up inside of every kind of cigarette, then you will have a very high chance within the first 3 years of use of getting oral cancer.
People are aware of how dangerous cigarettes are, but they're not aware of how dangerous chewing tobacco really is.
Tobacco company spends billions to pay down the health risk of smoking. Over 44 countries and jurisdictions require warning images on cigarette packs. 8 to 10 dips equals 30 to 40 cigarettes. Nicotine requires more and more quantities to produce the same effects that are dangerous.
Tobacco is used one causes of mouth and heart disease.
Even with the comfort of your home, there are many organizations such as QuitSmokeless.org who provide information to stop chewing tobacco. It is now time to stop.